Welcome back to the Pat and Hilal Show with Andrew Camazulli.
Hi guys.
What's going on?
Nice and cozy in here.
Nice and cozy.
It is nice and cozy.
You just finished a workout.
Yes, I did.
Yeah. What'd you do today?
Legs today.
Legs.
Yeah. Number 5 for the week.
5 sessions a week.
Yeah.
Right.
It was a bit of a different week.
Yeah.
To make up a session. So
Yeah.
3 leg sessions this week. It was really
And do
fun.
you usually train in the morning, or was this a different time of day for you to train?
This is a different experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm usually an evening trainer. So, but yes, this was the only time I could actually do it. So
Yeah.
I had to get run with it. So it was fun.
All right.
Yeah. I got the whole day ahead of me.
Yeah. You're working from home?
Yeah.
Ah. What do you do for?
Me, I'm a communications consultant, and that means I basically work for clients on large infrastructure projects, doing the community engagement and communications.
Awesome. I'm gonna go straight to travel talk.
Yep.
Because I think from the conversations that we've had off camera with you, you're pretty great to talk to about travel. So I want to kind of start off with where have you been and where has been your favorite place that you have actually visited?
So do you want individual countries?
Yeah, give us individual
Yeah, let's go
countries.
shoot 'em out.
You can just go
Flex.
bang, 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 bang. Shoot it out if you want.
Okay, so recently I was in Canada.
Yeah.
I've been to the US a few times. Going back, through Asia, been to Japan, Vietnam, Cambodia.
Nice.
Have been to Dubai on a few day stopover, so tick that one off. Where else? Okay, we're through Europe.
Yeah.
So I've been to UK, France, Spain, Germany, Austria, the Netherlands,
Oh, wow.
Belgium. I said Italy,
Yeah.
Czech Republic, Slovakia, Poland, Hungary, Turkey,
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Greece, Malta.
Okay, you've just been everywhere.
I have been to Egypt as well, did a bit of Cairo.
Oh my gosh.
And then I went also to Bolivia,
Yeah.
Peru,
Holy shit, I didn't know you went to this much.
Argentina.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
And was this all via like tours, or did you go just like? How did you have you?
So they were
like,
they were
approach
one part of one trip.
Yeah.
This has been over a decade. So.
tours? Yeah.
So.
We've been nowhere for a while.
Yeah.
So they were partly tours.
Yeah.
When I was younger, they were those big bus tours.
Yeah. Yeah.
Highly recommend big bus tours if you're young and want to have fun.
Yeah.
I've done solo travel, like a lot of
Yeah.
solo travel. Actually, one country I didn't mention was Croatia. I did remember doing that by myself. I've actually done that by myself a couple of times. That was really fun.
Yeah.
And then I've also done like small group tours.
Yeah.
Where there's no sort of age limit. It's an eclectic mix of people. So you really get to meet a lot of people, and I've made a lot of friends.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And
So-
out of all of those places,
Yeah.
give us your top 2 favorite and why.
Welcome to the travel show.
Yeah.
Top 2 favourite places.
Yeah.
It's really hard to pick. I really like Spain. I
Yeah.
spent a couple of weeks there. I just like their lifestyle.
Yeah.
They're pretty, probably flexing their economy. They're pretty laid back type bunch of people. They like to get out, enjoy life, have dinner, lays, go out dancing. It's really great climate. I was probably there at the right time of year, but
Yeah.
Spain is definitely a place that I'd like to get back to again. And I've been to Croatia a couple of times, and I just really love Croatia. So that's not to say there's not Berlin was brilliant, so put Germany in there. There's be more than 2 places that are my favourite, but those are probably the 2 standouts.
Nice. That's awesome. Okay, where have you not been that you would love to go to?
I've never been to those Scandinavian countries.
Yeah.
So with Denmark, sort of Sweden, Norway.
Yeah.
But then also like those Baltic countries, so Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania.
Yeah.
I reckon that'd be really interesting.
What about North Korea?
No,
Yeah,
no,
No.
I wouldn't mind going to South Korea.
Oh,
Yeah.
I reckon China would be interesting.
Yeah.
Richard just got back from Hong Kong. You know, Richard?
Yeah.
He said he loved it.
Yeah, well, I've a number of times been looking to do short trips to Hong Kong, but never eventuated. But I know people have gone to China, and that's really fun.
Yeah.
Probably one place that I'll eventually sort of get to once I sort of work my way to it.
Yeah.
It would be, I reckon it'd be really interesting to go to India.
Yeah.
But also like Sri Lanka, probably for more of the relaxed time. But yeah, India, because it's just so full on.
During their, I hope I say this right, the Diwali season, where it's like they use the paint and the colour, the paint, but the coloured festival. Have you? I think it's called the Diwali.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, guys.
that would be fun.
Yeah.
I also think like just
The culture.
how vast the country is.
Yeah.
And I've heard, I know a few people have gone there and they sort of have said it's sort of not life changing, but just really opened their eyes up to how other parts of the world are. So that would be like a travel destination for really holiday. I suppose I've never been to New Zealand. I've had about half a dozen stopovers through the airports. But,
It's on the cards?
It could be on the cards.
What?
Could be on the cards.
Are we invited?
Yeah, you could be.
It's like
Just a short trip,
short trip, like 4 days.
4 or 5 days.
January, like
early
next
January.
year. Maybe with like 10 other people here.
Yeah, something like that.
Maybe do like whitewater rafting. I don't know. Maybe like
Do some type of jump.
Maybe like this thing called the Ben Lomond track.
Yeah, it's sounding good, better and better.
Yeah.
So,
Maybe we can be your tour guides.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll just do it.
Let's sign up for this.
Let's do it.
Where's the sign up?
Let's do it.
Like, there's a form over there. You just put your name down. Like your name's already there.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we may be ticking New Zealand off the list.
Yeah. Not just New Zealand, Queenstown.
Queenstown.
Which is like a different country. No, a different planet. Like
Yeah.
you go there and you're like, whoa, what is this? Like we're driving down on the way into Queenstown. I'm like, what the hell's wrong with you? I look at her, like she's like, you alright? And she's like, yeah, I'm just tree drunk. I'm like, what the fuck is tree drunk?
Oh, whatever.
And she was just like, I don't know.
It's just very beautiful over there.
Yeah.
It's just, very scenic.
Probably imagine the closest I've been to is the west coast of Canada, which looking at photos, is
Beautiful.
Canada, that area of New Zealand looks very close to
Yeah.
west coast of Canada. So I know,
Yeah, I've heard there's a lot of like,
brilliant wilderness.
Yeah.
I've heard there's a lot of similarities. I just think 3.5 hours way more sexier than
Yeah, 15 odd hours.
15 odd hours. Like 3.5 hours, like just down the corner.
Yes.
Yeah. So what I usually assume is when people go overseas, they kind of get a lot of activities kind of done on their
Yep.
list. And correct me if I'm wrong, if you've done an activity here that's been your most daring.
Yeah.
But what have you done as an activity that's been your most daring activity, and why did you decide to do that?
So yeah, you're right. I have done a lot of, I'll say stupid stuff while I was overseas.
Yeah.
Some of the more tame stuff, I suppose. Whitewater rafting.
Yeah.
It's called tame.
Yeah. Jumping off a yacht and swimming
Yeah.
in 65-meter deep water.
Yeah.
To, probably following the locals to some bar that wasn't necessarily in the most touristy area and got a bit sketchy.
Yeah.
Was a bit silly going for 4 or 5 hour hikes by myself.
Yeah.
Not telling anyone. That was pretty dumb.
Oh shit. Have you
yeah.
ever been lost?
I knew which country I was in.
Yeah. Okay.
Which city I was in. But yeah, you do sort of get a bit disorientated. at
Yeah.
times. So done a lot of activities and probably stuff that push the boundaries overseas. But probably the most daring thing I've ever done was actually in here, only a couple of hours away. I went skydiving.
Ah.
Yeah, so that was a really interesting thing to do. You'd think that you'd be really sort of scared or nervous or whatever, but I found that the waiting around was the worst part, and you've done.
Yeah, I have to. Yeah.
So the waiting around was the worst part. Once you actually got in the plane, had some guy strapped to your back. I just got really calm.
Yeah.
And it was like, well, I can't go anywhere now.
Yeah.
There's only one way down. So that was a really, sort of exhilarating thing. That was just like.
Tell us what happened, because I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
you were telling how this jump happened.
So ordinarily people will, have someone strapped to their back.
Yeah.
And they sort of shuffle over to a big door off the side of the little plane. That was probably the biggest part, was being in this tiny plane. But yeah, you shuffle over to a door in this plane, and you're supposed to 1, 2, 3, and sort of like gently fall out. I happened to be the last one leaving the plane, and the guy that was strapped on my back was he was a little bit. He probably jumped out of the plane too many times. And I noticed that as we shuffled over, he gave the pilot a bit of a nod, and the pilot, as we got to the door, decided that he would turn the plane and tip us out of the plane.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So I spent the first probably 10 to 20 seconds of the fall out of the plane actually somersaulting, just sky ground type thing.
You got a video of it?
I don't, no.
That would have been great.
It's in my head. I was like, got
Remember
recollections of it. Yeah.
Oh my
But
gosh.
I actually did it with a couple other people and managed to get to the ground before they did. So left the plane last, got to the ground first. So
Wow.
it was an unforgettable experience.
Wow. At that moment where you started spinning,
Yeah.
what was going on in your mind?
I'm spinning.
Oh shit, that's good.
It was, well, you can't do anything about it. It's like, well, all right,
Bring it on.
just got to have confidence that, that guy knows what he's doing, and
Yeah.
that the chute is going to open. So, once we leveled out,
Yeah.
and it was we're actually free falling, that was, really sort of fun, scary fun. But the moment you pull the chute, it's just like sitting here. It's just really calm, and you just sort of float back down to the ground. And so, I'd highly recommend it to anyone that is sort of thinking about it. If you're not thinking about it, then don't worry about it.
Yeah.
But if you ever thought I might want to skydive one day, give it a go.
Good advice for Pat.
Yes, just do it.
Yeah.
I'd do that. I'd do that 1,000 times over before I do bungee jumping.
Yeah, I actually really want to do it.
Yeah.
I would love to. I just had no one to go with.
Make
What
it a
do
group
you
thing.
know?
Yeah, I'd do it. I actually said to the guy that I did 1,000 burpees with,
Yeah.
when I did that thing, he's like, he'll take me. But he hasn't taken me yet.
You said it to Beton.
No, I said it to Gary.
Oh, you said it to Gary.
Yeah.
See, I reckon that jumping out of a plane, I'd take that again before I attempt 1,000
Yeah.
burpees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1,000 burpees suck.
That's just, yeah.
Well, give it some context. We did it for charity. We raised over $1,000.
Oh, for the burpees?
Yeah, for burpees.
Yeah.
But anyway, yes. What's the craziest thing you've done in this gym?
This gym? What? In this gym itself?
Yeah, in this gym. In this
Oh,
gym.
God.
Wow. We do crazy things.
Who's your favourite person here?
Oh, that's not fair.
We ask every person that comes to the show.
Your top 3 favourite.
She always says this. You only pick one.
Well, this is it's no, you can't do that because there's so many people
All right,
here that
top
I
3.
like.
Just
Yeah.
say your top 3.
Obviously, I've got a a special relationship with David.
Yeah.
David.
David?
Yeah. I think he's the longest.
He's our longest member here.
He
We were
is.
telling
Yes.
Jackie that he should have a veteran's card.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he should say and do whatever he pleases.
Yeah. So David, and when I first came here, I think I came here because my sisters were here, so I knew them. But he immediately made me feel welcome.
David.
Yeah,
mate.
David's the best.
And I really enjoy weight training with him. Sort of
You actually inspire him. He actually hashtags Kamanzuli Factor because you are one of his idols.
When you're not here, he's longing for your return.
Yes. It's more fun when you're here.
Yeah.
All right, David, your favorite. Who's the second favorite?
Look, Jamil's done the same thing.
Jamil's second
Yeah.
favorite.
I do remember, we weren't even in the same. I'd finished the cardio class. He was doing a weights class. He came over, introduced himself, and it was really easy to talk to. Really nice, welcoming guy.
Jamil's great.
Just a genuine person. So,
yeah.
That's good.
and then there's, obviously I get along well with Jackie.
Yeah.
Do our walks.
Yeah.
So Jackie, I'm trying to keep her honest with her reps.
Yes.
Jackie, you have a tendency to half rep it, and just make sure that you're doing those honest reps and getting all of that out of your workout that you can.
Why is it important to do honest reps?
Because otherwise you're just cheating yourself, Jackie.
Whoa. I did not line him up for that. He did.
And she's going to kill me, but I don't care.
This isn't part of the script.
No.
Okay, so we got David, Jamil, and Jackie.
Yeah.
And then
But
everyone else. Everyone.
Three best friends.
There's others, I've done Spartan, a couple of times
Yeah.
with Nuri. Nuri's,
Yeah.
Brilliant. I love when
Fourth place, yep, Nuri,
yeah,
yep.
when he takes classes. He's really encouraging, and
Didn't make top 3 Nuri, but 4's alright.
Oh my
I've got
gosh.
a top 7.
Yeah, you do.
Who's your least favourite person?
Oh my gosh, Patrick. There is no least favorite.
I have least favourites.
Yeah.
What?
My least favourite person is probably.
Yes.
You don't have least favourite people.
Oh, I don't know.
He's shit stirring right
I
now.
don't know.
Look, obviously they're
They're no longer here.
Yeah, they're no longer here. We got rid of them.
When they are your least favorite.
But
Kick them out.
Far out.
I've been here a couple of years now.
Yeah.
And you have those people that you met when you first here.
Yeah.
So those 4 that I mentioned were here before I was.
Yeah.
But then you have someone like Lee who
Lee.
Fifth favourite.
He's the best.
Yeah.
came about a year after I did.
Yeah.
But it's just it's just a good guy who
Yeah.
trains like a Spartan.
Yeah.
And despite
I asked
niggling
Lee-
injuries.
I asked,
Yeah.
him, I asked him to come to the show. He said he doesn't want to be on camera.
Okay.
Tell him to go on the show.
Get on the show, Lee. People will warm to you.
Yeah.
We can
you-
talk about basketball.
Yep. You're
He's great.
you've got a very interesting story, and people need to hear it.
Yeah. And he is one of the first people to know when a trailer has dropped for any type of movie. And
Trailer.
Uh,
I think it'd be great to talk about movies with
Yeah.
trailer drops.
Yeah, but
And
look, to
basketball.
all those other people who I haven't mentioned, Grace, I know you'll have a go at me.
Shalini.
Yeah, Shalini. Everyone's my
I
favourite.
like this compassionate side of
Yeah.
Andrew. Oh, this is hilarious. This is nice.
So I can't mention everyone, but everyone's my
if you
favourite.
could,
Yeah, if you could, you would.
It's a very
Everyone's great.
political answer. Does it
Yes.
have anything to do with your political career?
Yeah, I do have a long career in politics.
And you always have to say the right thing.
Yeah, be nice to people. Yeah, no, let's not go there. Yeah. Let's just say politics is behind me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't behind me, I wouldn't be here.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm just
Exactly.
shit-stirring.
Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah, you shit stir a lot in these videos.
yeah, it's good. It's good. All right, wine and cheese.
Yes.
Yeah.
So wine and cheese, great. It's a great
Yeah.
combo. Why is it such a great combination?
I think it's the acidity in the wine
Yeah.
pairs well with that sort of mellowness of the cheese.
Yeah. So me and Andrew are massive wine and cheese people. We love the combination of it. Yes. What is your favorite type of red wine?
So standard Shiraz is always a good
Yeah.
sort of starter.
Is there a stigma out there between the Pinots, the Casas?
Yes.
Does it feel like if you're sophisticated, you go the Shiraz
Yeah.
because like you've been doing it long enough? You're like, oh, you know what you're doing. If you do the Pinot, you're a bit soft. You're just getting started. Is that how it is?
It's funny, I heard somewhere that there was a thought out there that you had to do Shiraz because you weren't a real red wine drinker if you didn't do Shiraz.
Yeah.
But
It's crazy out there, hello. I'm telling you.
Recently, I've enjoyed Pinots, rosés.
Rosé is that sweeter?
It's like a mix of it's dry, but it's a mix of red and white wine.
Oh, is that what a rosé is? A
yeah.
mix of, okay, I didn't know that.
But I've also, we've just come out of summer, so was enjoying a lot of like Rieslings,
Yeah.
Pinot Gris, so white wines.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can never go wrong with a good Shiraz or a Shiraz.
And
Grenache.
what's on the side, like?
With cheese?
Yeah, which is...
Probably a nice sort of creamy blue cheese.
I bought a cream blue cheese the other day. It was disgusting.
Really?
I'm like, there's certain brands that are shit and certain brands that are good.
If you want a tip about cheese, Aldi.
Go to Aldi.
Go to Aldi. They have the best cheese.
I did not expect him to say that.
You've got to go to a good Aldi. Right?
What's a good
So one of those hidden Aldis. I live in Altona, so the one just next to the Bunnings is a hidden Aldi. They have a good variety of cheese. They're broken into the countries that they're from. So there's, a couple of Spanish cheeses.
This is what I've been looking for, right? What I realize when I go, like if it's a Sunday evening or a Saturday night, I just want to chill out. It's been a long, stressful day at work, all week at work. So I go to Coles and I look at the cheese. I'm like, okay, if I buy this cheese, let's say it's 150 grams, I'm eating the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's so hard to eat a half,
Yeah.
put it away, and not eat the rest.
Just eat the whole thing.
Yeah, but then I'm like, you know what? Like it's just too much for me to handle. I get stressed.
Guilt.
I have guilt. I'm like, there's too much fat in here. Now I'm thinking if there was only like a platter where I could choose 4 cheeses that are really small, that'd be great. So I have different variety.
Yeah.
But I can't find any. The last time I did it, I went to Coles. They had like a massive platter, but it was massive blocks.
Yeah.
And I ended up eating like 3/4 of the thing.
So first of all, you have to have other people eating the cheese with you.
So don't do it by
Don't
myself.
do it by yourself. It's not a thing. It's not.
That's where I go wrong.
Yeah, wine and cheese is not a
the
solo thing. That's just sad.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's probably goes deeper.
I'm doing it wrong.
Goes deeper into other issues going on.
Shit.
It's a social thing. Have other people with you.
Have other people.
Get
my housemate. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Get him involved.
Get him involved.
So
but,
drinking wine and cheese by myself is not okay.
Yeah,
that's a bad thing.
And that way you're only having half of that block because the other person's probably going to eat the other half.
Or maybe I just call you. I'm like, hey man, what are you doing?
Yeah, we'll put together a big platter. We can do it in here.
Yeah.
I know Grace puts together awesome
Yeah,
platters. So,
she does.
Wine and cheese night at EP?
Yes. Yes.
Oh my
and Grace will bring the cheese platter.
Yes.
I might bring the wine.
We'll bring the house, the environment.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, seriously, like if you want, like you said, you would go to Coles. Coles overcharge on their cheese.
Really?
So if you're not going to a deli to get cheese, go to Aldi because you're not going to spend more than $4 for a block of cheese.
Yeah.
And you get really good cheese for like $3.50. It's the best secret.
Tip of the day, mate.
Yeah.
You've made. We're done here. Let's shut this off. Let's go home.
Let's all go to Aldi.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
That's right. But I think on wine and cheese, you might people might watch this and say, "Well, hang on, how's Pat eating wine or eating cheese and having wine?"
Yeah, I do it sparingly, like once a week.
Yeah.
But when I do it, it's so good.
It's for me. It's that.
It's a relaxation.
Yeah, Monday to Friday is really strict. Well,
Yeah.
It's strict. Well, it is strict.
You're in routine.
Yeah, it's a routine thing. Whereas on the weekend, maybe it's a Sunday afternoon, have a bit of wine and cheese.
And to give some people some perspective here, like Andrew has been here for about 2 years. He's done a lot of challenges with us. His first challenge with us was a nutrition transformation challenge. He created new habits. Before he did that challenge, you can say about the weekend.
0 cooking skills.
Yeah. So, okay, before you did our first 12-week food challenge, what were you doing? In terms of what were you putting into your body? What kind of food? Were you meal prepping?
So I wasn't meal prepping.
Yeah.
I live on my own.
Yeah.
But I'd always find myself either at my parents' place or my sister's place or the other sister's place, and around dinner time, going, "Hey, what's cooking today?"
Yeah.
So I'd never cook dinner for myself. I'd always find somewhere to eat dinner. In terms of lunches, I'd only eat, I'd eat lunch
So you didn't have much structure or routine.
There was zero structure.
It's like whatever's in proximity, where most people do. Like, oh, food's here, I'm gonna eat it. Now, after you completed your first challenge with us, like, what changed? Like, what are some of the habits that will like change forever?
So first of all, I was cooking for myself, which was a huge step. I took the time to actually prepare my own meals. During that transformation, and probably for about 6 months afterwards, I really stressed about meal prep. It was like, if I don't meal prep, I'm going to lose all the
gains,
in the progress that I'd made in that sort of 12 weeks. So I was like prepping every day, trying to make it, variety, doing all of this stuff, and then I think it just.
Yeah, like you're a great example, because some people, like, like you said, I got to meal prep. If I don't do it, I'm gonna lose all my gains. Now, some people might think at home, wow, if you have that mindset, it's very stressful. Like, why would you do that to yourself?
Yes.
But looking 2 years going forward, has it paid off? All those stresses from changing those habits, has it paid off till today?
And it has, and I think what's helped to maintain the meal prep sort of mindset, the lifestyle, is taking the stress out of it and saying, okay, well, rather than prep every day, simplify things, strip it back to not basics, but strip it back to what is actually essential and what you need to eat, and sacrifice or dedicate is probably a better word. A few hours on a weekend to meal prepping. And that way you've got for the rest of the week.
And some people might like seeing your results. Some people that at this gym watching this video, they might say, "Oh, Andrew's really strict, everything's strict." We've been talking about wine and cheese, right? And on the weekend, you'll have your wine and cheese and enjoy it, no guilt.
Yeah,
like that's a lifestyle.
It is.
Like,
it is.
What more could you ask for? Like, do the right stuff, and on the weekends or one day of the weekday, you can just enjoy what you want to eat.
And the thing is, I know that I'm not eating a little bit. I'm eating consistently through the day, 4 or 5 times a day.
Yeah.
So it's not like I'm starving myself.
Yeah.
I know what I'm eating because I've put it in there myself. Monday to Friday, I'm gonna, it's structured anyway because I work.
Yeah.
So it makes sense that if I was going to take food to work, then why not meal prep it?
Exactly.
But your Saturday, Sunday, that's where you sort of don't go completely off track.
But wine and cheese tastes better. Like you tell me, it tastes way better.
Wine and cheese is better than a containerized meat patty.
And it tastes better when you're consistent throughout the week.
Yeah, it does. And
It does.
And I think we were chatting last night about treat meals and cheat meals.
Yeah.
And we were saying, oh, geez, haven't had pizza in this long and that long. And I think I said to you, well, my treat meals are no longer looking for hamburgers or pizzas. It's actually, I really would love a nice piece of steak and some fresh vegetables, or lovely piece of fish or something like that. So just anything that doesn't come in a container is a treat meal.
Yeah, that's so good.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And the biggest thing for you is when you first started this, when you first were thinking about doing this meal prep stuff, it was, I don't have enough time.
Yeah.
That was your biggest kind of limiting belief. And then now you create the time.
Yeah, so I was under the impression that, I couldn't fit it in. It was, my life was already full, and I think it was just a barrier I was putting in the way. And as you say, you make the time. It's just, rather than getting home and sitting and watching TV, I come here. And then, I, on a weekend, rather than, going to shops and aimlessly wandering about, I'll go to the supermarket, get some food and prep it. So, there is that time in the week that you can make, and I know a lot of people's situations are a lot different. but yeah.
And how did you start? You started with just going and getting like brown rice and like,
Yeah.
you know, you started with simple.
So it was getting those simple things that would get me through. I think it was midweek.
Yeah.
Where you said to me, I think you actually called me out and said, "That's crap. You do have time."
Yeah.
You said
and-
that?
Yeah, it was after a session. Yeah, I'm like, what are you doing now? I was like, oh, I'm just gonna go home. I go, why don't you just shoot past goals? He's like, nah, I don't have time. I'm like, really?
So yeah, so
That's so good.
so Hilal shamed me into
Yeah.
going to Coles.
That's fucking great.
And so I went and just got a few things that would get me through to the weekend. I think it was about
Yeah.
3 days worth.
Yeah.
And then it started from there. So thanks, Hilal.
That's all right. You
Was-
you did everything.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much accountability. You know, a lot of the reasons you tell us, like, why are you here? Why are you training at this gym? You have plenty of gyms around where it's probably a cheaper membership, it's closer. You have to travel a fair bit to get here, even with traffic, and you've been one of the most consistent members of our gym for the last 2 years. Why do you come here?
I came here because the people, they're really supportive. You guys are really supportive. I've been to a lot of gyms in the last probably more than a decade, and you go to any gym and you go there on your own and there's no motivation. There's you're just doing the same thing over and over and over again, and you're thinking to yourself, am I getting results? Little bits here and there, but you're not really you don't push yourself. Whereas here, you got these two screaming in your face every 30 seconds. But then you get to do things like this. It's fun. But other people motivate you. So you see, Mikey. Sorry, I forgot to mention you earlier, Mikey. You're one of my favourite people
Mikey.
So you
too.
just moved that top to 5. Yeah, you're at 6 now.
Mikey, when I was training with him,
Yeah.
I was always like, wow, look at what he's lifting.
Yeah.
It would motivate me to try harder and push through what barriers I was putting in my way.
Yeah.
So I think that's what this place does. Is that it's so encouraging and so motivating that you don't really want to go and train on your own elsewhere. And you feel like you're part of, and this is a cliche, but you feel like you're part of the EP family. Where it's not a chain, or it's not an F45 chain, so it's not it doesn't have that sort of impersonal feeling. It's these guys putting everything into the people who come here.
Yeah, you guys are a big reason why this place is still here and growing, and hopefully getting a bigger place. It's because of you guys. Like, the energy that you guys bring to this place is amazing. Like, me and Hilal always talk about it. Like, I remember last year one of my friends passed away, unfortunately, and the whole day I was at the funeral and I was miserable. Like, the whole day I'm sad, crying, and I haven't been in that state for like 10 hours in a day like before. So when I got here, I was in zombie mode. And then I walk in, everyone's smiling and shit. And like, we're here every day.
Yeah.
Everyone's smiling. I'm like, I'm so confused. I'm like, are they smiling more than usual? What's going on? And what I failed to realize, I had such a miserable day. When I came in, the environment was infectious. I'm like, whoa. And it just really twisted my night. So even for me and Hilal, like, till this day, every day is like, we're very grateful. Things are, we're like, oh my God, look at this. Look at these people. They're incredible. Jesus Christ, she did 10 push-ups today. She did 20, like, on her feet, like, the week after. You know, stuff like that. It's unbelievable what people can do.
And I think that's, it's a big part of it too, is everyone's really positive.
Yeah.
Nobody, everyone's at different levels. So, that you might think that people will come in and go, oh, I'm intimidated because that person's doing 15 push-ups and I can only do 5 or something like that. But it's nobody, it's, a lot of regular gyms, there's that level of intimidation and people, and I've seen it, are intimidated enough not to keep going.
Yeah.
But here is, there's no ego, there's no intimidation. It's just people wanting to support each other to, push through and achieve results.
Yeah. So what would you say to someone that's watching this video right now and they want to kind of do something but they're not doing anything? What would you say?
So the first thing is, I know it's really hard.
Yeah.
Because for a lot of years I was in the same position. I didn't do anything. So, I remember right through my late teens, early 20s, into my mid 20s, I really, if we're talking about like weight, I really stacked on the weight.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I work and I don't have time, that time thing again. And I got up to a ridiculous, like probably 30 kilos heavier than what I am now.
Yeah.
And it was always that thing of, I'm now in a position where I'm that overweight fat guy who can't go to the gym because I'm embarrassed, or it'll be too hard, or I'll just give up. And that sort of changed for me after traveling, getting a bit of self-confidence, self-belief, and started training on my own. And then coming in here, it's that support and that the confidence that you guys give that anyone can achieve their goals.
Yeah.
So that's what I would say is that, it doesn't, if you're feeling like you can't do it, or there's not going to be somewhere there to support you, then that's not right. These guys will support you. The members here will support you. Nobody's here to judge. Yes, it'll be difficult. Probably be difficult for a good month.
Yeah.
It'll be tiring. You'll have to sacrifice a couple of things in life. But
You get to be the spokesperson.
but
Essentially, it's really more.
But that's it's little things that you sacrifice, which you learn that weren't important, or you can learn to live without, or you can learn to put elsewhere in your life. It's that feeling of finishing a class and knowing that wow, I really smashed that out, and I can. It just feels good. So it's not only physically beneficial, but it's mental training as well. So you mentally feel a whole heap better.
Yeah. Speaking of mental training and stuff, you're doing Spartan. You have committed to doing a whole lot of Spartan events this year. Last year you dabbled into it with Pat Nuri and his cousin. I forgot Nuri's cousin's name. And then you went on and you did. What did you do this year? So, and then you're gonna.
Yeah. So last year these guys invited us all to do Tough Mudder. So it's that there. So and that was fun. And really great in terms of working as a team. And then in December I enjoyed Tough Mudder and decided that I'd like to do something else. Noticed that Nuri was doing Spartan, and always thought about doing a Spartan run. I've got a friend in the US who has done Spartan so many times.
Yeah.
So December we did a 5 kilometre Spartan, which I think was about 20 obstacles, 25
it's
obstacles.
good fun.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed it. You get a kick-ass medal and a cool t-shirt. And a headband, so that's fun. So then I signed up for a 13 kilometre one.
Nice.
So I gave myself about 2.5 months to prepare for the 13 kilometre one. That was about a month ago.
March the 2nd.
Yeah. So it was good. It was a lot of running, walking through water type thing. And I felt like by the end of it, it was difficult, but it wasn't beyond me.
Yeah.
Which was, I had a lot of fear about the obstacles.
Yeah.
But I overcame a lot of those fears.
Yeah.
And now I'm looking to do I think it's 21 kilometre Spartan later in the year. And then I have to do the 5 kilometre one again. So Spartan gives you medals. They also give you 1/3 of a medal, and you have to do 3 different types of Spartans to collect one big medal.
Yeah.
Clever.
So yes, so they capture you. So while I've done 2 of the thirds, they have to all be in the same year.
Yeah.
So the one that we did in December does not count.
Wow. That's hilarious. rest. That's a warm up.
Yes. So I have 2 more Spartans to complete this year to get the
Got
full
it.
medal. In the meantime, I'm looking to do something else. I haven't decided what that is yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Spartan 21K will be epic. It's up in country Victoria.
Yes.
It'll probably be 5 or 6 hours of torture, but
It's going to be great.
Yeah.
And you're using all your weight training here and all your
Yes.
cardio stuff here to condition your body and strengthen your body so you can actually smash out all of these events
Yeah.
injury free.
yeah, and that's a big thing is doing it injury free.
Yeah.
The strength training I'm doing at the moment is all about ensuring that I don't have those niggling injuries
Yeah.
that I have had in the last few years.
100%.
But yeah, there's what I do in here translates directly out to Spartan. So the last one I did, I noticed there's a lot of big guys out there, and I thought, they're clearly going to get away from me, and to my surprise,
You put up.
You passed.
I maintained with them, and
Yeah.
then in the last 5 kilometers just
Yeah.
went off.
I love it.
So
That's
it's what you do in here has benefits right throughout your life.
Nice. And on that note, we want to switch gears and play a game.
Okay.
This is our
We-
last little game.
We are going to
Okay.
say things, and you have to tell us what's the first thing that you come out of your mind. And,
dangerous.
yeah, and then go. All right, ready?
All right.
You go first?
I go first?
Yeah,
Okay. Watch.
This
Dead ball. Dead ball.
hard,
Deadlifts.
easier,
Oh.
New Zealand.
interesting,
Croatia.
fun,
Skydiving.
scary.
Somersaults.
I can't do them.
Oh.
Wine.
Delicious,
Cheese.
delicious,
Olives.
really delicious.
Muscle.
It's great to get.
Oysters.
Oysters, interesting but delicious.
Fresh fade.
Fresh fade, I need to get one.
Weightlifting belt.
Weightlifting belt? Ooh.
I literally saw it. I just said.
Yeah, okay. I'm just looking at them now. Look, weightlifting belt, like security blanket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right, we'll go 2 more each.
2 more each, go.
Let's go summer.
Best time of year.
San Antonio Spurs.
Really good basketball team.
Nice.
Over time.
Ice bath.
Chile.
David.
Great guy.
All right. Andrew, thank you for being part of the Pat and Hilal Show. Thanks for playing the
having me,
games.
guys.
You've been an amazing guest, and we will continue to see you soar through more goals.
Yes, and we love having you a part of Evolving Physiques. It would not be
Thank
the
you.
same without you.
Thanks so much. Thanks,
All right,
guys.
thanks, bro.
Yay! Lovely hug.
And we're out. Peace.
See you guys.